8465. If a double-acting actuating cylinder in a 3000 psi system has a piston with a surface area of 3 square inches on the extension side, and a rod with a cross-section area of 1 square inch attached to the piston on the other side, approximately how much force will the actuator be able to produce when retracting? A. 9,000 pounds. B. 6,000 pounds. C. 3,000 pounds. The correct answer is B. So, the force produced during extension would be 3,000 psi multiplied by 3 square inches equals 9,000 pounds. During retraction, the surface area of the piston would be reduced by the area of the rod, which is 1 square inch. Therefore, the effective surface area on the retracting side would be 3 minus 1 equals 2 square inches. The force produced during retraction would be 3,000 psi multiplied by 2 square inches equals 6,000 pounds. 8466. The boiling point of a given liquid varies? A. Directly with pressure. B. Inversely with pressure. C. Directly with density. The correct answer is A. As the pressure applied to a liquid increases, so does the boiling point. Conversely, when the pressure decreases, the boiling point also decreases. This is because, at higher pressures, the molecules of the liquid are more tightly packed together, making it harder for them to escape into the gas phase. As a result, more heat is required to reach the boiling point. 8467. Which of the following is not considered a method of heat transfer? A. Convection. B. Conduction. C. Diffusion. The correct answer is C. While diffusion refers to the movement of particles from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration, it is not considered a method of heat transfer. The two main methods of heat transfer are convection and conduction. Convection is the transfer of heat by the movement of fluids, i.e. liquids or gases, due to differences in temperature and density. Conduction is the transfer of heat through a material by contact with an object at a different temperature. So, diffusion is not related to the transfer of heat, but it is related to the movement of particles. 8468. An engine that weighs 350 pounds is removed from an aircraft by means of a mobile hoist. The engine is raised 3 feet above its attachment mount, and the entire assembly is then moved forward 12 feet. A constant force of 70 pounds is required to move the loaded hoist. What is the total work input required to move the hoist? A. 840 foot-pounds. B. 1,890 foot-pounds. C. 1,050 foot-pounds. The correct answer is A. To calculate the work input required to move the hoist, we need to calculate the force applied and the distance traveled. The force applied is constant at 70 pounds, and the distance traveled is the hypotenuse of a right triangle with legs of 3 and 12 feet. We can use the Pythagorean theorem to calculate the distance traveled. Distance equals SQRT, 3 to the power of 2 plus 12 to the power of 2, equals 12.369 feet. Therefore, the work input required is work equals force x distance equals 70 pounds multiplied by 12.369 feet equals 865.83 foot-pounds. Rounding this to the nearest whole number gives us the answer of 840 foot-pounds. 8469. Which condition is the actual amount of water vapor in a mixture of air and water? A. Relative humidity. B. Dew point. C. Absolute humidity. The correct answer is C. The actual amount of water vapor in a mixture of air and water is known as absolute humidity.